Hey y'all, I've got out in the boat today running around, fooling around with the gar, and uh, uh, pulled up my pliers and realized that I've been aiming to do a little review on these pliers just because these were relatively new to me, but and I hadn't done it. So I actually bought the first set of these before going to the Los Buzos trip, and these are Danco pliers, and this is the beefcake. Uh, and these are a heavy duty plier. I knew I was going to need something for dealing with, like, 12-aught, 13-aught circle hooks. I knew I needed something that could grab a big hook and not bend. I've had some other needle nose pliers that the jaws would fold open if you try to grab hold of a big hook. But they've got a really good cutter on them, replaceable blade cutter. It did a great job, on 80 and 100-pound fluoro, even down to the smaller stuff we were dealing with. But these spent 5-6 days just straight salt water, after a good rinsing, of course, but without any issues whatsoever. They've got a sheath that the back rotates 360 degrees, so you can wear them vertical or horizontal. They stay in there pretty good. It's kind of a slip fit. If you push them in there real tight, of course, if you got them on a floppy pair of breeches, you'd have to push them off to get them out. But they're leashed, so they're not going to go anywhere, tethered, whatever you call it. But it's a real good pair of pliers, and I'll show you if I can find that clip of me unhooking. I used it on the shark, I used it on my rooster fish, I used it on all the toothy critters. That Sierra mackerel that had all the big trebles in his face. So but I like them so much that I ordered this pair. This is the crankshafts, and you can see the differences in the jaw styles. See how well that'll go up. And you can see they both have the cutters on them, both are replaceable cutters, but definitely a little bit more of a freshwater style for me. And I wanted something that I could reach deep into a fish's throat with if I need to for getting things out, but or have a little extra reach for the longer critters. And today I used them on a gar, just to pop those hooks loose. Now, of course, a gar's got a lot longer nose. This won't get you out of the danger zone, but I needed a needle nose pair for fishing around here. And I like the beefcake so much that I thought, well, you know what, I need a decent set of pliers. But they're both made by Danco, and I mean, they're heavy duty construction. But if you price fishing pliers, they can be 3 figures, and I definitely wasn't going to do that, because I'll ruin a bunch of cheap Walmart pliers before I buy a high dollar set of pliers. But I think these are right at 30 bucks and free shipping. So to me, having a very nice cutter, well built, rubber coated, either stainless or aluminum construction in the $30 range, I thought it was a value to me. Tether, nice sheath, like I said, it's got the 360 degree hookup. So for a total value to me of around $30, I thought these were really good. I've had these out on 2 or 3 trips so far, and they've done everything that I need to. I hook them into the back on the molly part of my Jackson seat when I'm in the little boat. On the big boat, I just form on my belt. So anyway, I've been very impressed with them. The way they're built, the way the company responds to you when you talk to them on Facebook. I like that a whole lot, and to me, it's been a good value for the money, and that's what I'm always looking for. Is yeah, I'll spend money, but I want a good return on my investment. And so far, these have been an excellent return on that investment. We'll see through the years as it comes up, and then hopefully I'll come back and do it after the honeymoon, because I've got a couple more saltwater trips coming up, hopefully pretty soon, that I can try these on. But for right now, the freshwater pliers will be what I'm using the most. But y'all stay tuned. I'll keep you informed.